Hey, you guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Coaching with MDR. I will not be before you guys long. This was something that was on my mind this morning, and I just need to get this out. Your peace and time is not only important, but it's valuable. Stop letting people be a dumping ground on you. There's nothing wrong with being reliable. There's nothing wrong with being a dependable type of person, friend, family member. But when it gets to the point where it's exhausting, where people are calling you because they know that you're the type of person to either answer your phone or respond back to their text, and you feel like that's always the case. You can't call these people when you need them, but they always call you when they need you. And you have to really dissect the type of people that you have in your life that are constantly pulling on you and leading you to these exhausting situations that they're experiencing in their lives, and really take, a mental note whether these are the type of relationships you want to continue to build in your life. I'm not saying stop being a good person. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is put some value on your peace and your time. For me, I have come to the crossroad in my life where I am not allowing people to waste my time. And I'm not saying what they're going through is a waste of my time. What I am saying is I have to stop being readily available for people to be a dumping ground in my life. Because this is how toxic things work. If people are toxic in your life, you eventually also become toxic. I don't care what it may be. You eventually will become toxic. If you continue to allow people to not just pour their situations in their life, their issues, their problems, their upsets, their anger, you start to become what you receive. And eventually you begin to spew out things that you're not even dealing with. But because all people do is consider you to be a dumping ground, like a landfill, then that's what your life becomes. And that's not what you want for your life. That's not what I want for my life. And I really had to really evaluate the people that readily feel like they can call me to do X, Y, and Z. And I mean, when I say X, Y, and Z, I mean A through Z. Because people know that I'm reliable. But look, I have to cut people off, and I have to learn my power and no. And you have to learn your power and no. That's not being selfish. That's not being inconsiderate. That's just putting value on your peace and your time. And trust me, your peace is important and your time is important. You cannot get your time back when you allow other people to monopolize it and waste it. So keep that in mind. And I don't care what it is. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. I had to do something that was really hard for me in my life. I had to tell somebody that I love and care about that I couldn't do something. I just didn't have the time. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the motivation. And believe it or not, it took a lot for me to say, I can't do that. And they understood. And sometimes we feel like people won't understand because we've been so reliable and dependable. But in some cases, we can't live up to the expectations that we placed on our own selves because we've been reliable and dependable. We automatically assume people won't understand if we tell them no. But people that really love you and care about you, they will be understanding and understand that your peace and your time is important. And that's all I wanted to say. And I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed week. I hope you find your reason to grow. I hope that you continue on your journey to find what you need in your life to have growth and prosperity. It's not always about money. Prosperity can be great health. Prosperity can be having your mind renewed, a new perspective, a new leaf on life. That's prosperity. It's not just always tangible. It can also be intangible. Those things that make you happy, that's prosperity. And I hope an abundance of prosperity is poured into your life. Y'all have a great week. Be blessed. Remember to come back and see me again. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Life Coaching with MDR. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.